Okay, so I was thinking, all right, maybe I should do a different kind of video, because I talk about God a lot and I talk about Jesus a lot. It's just so wild to me how my focus in life has changed since I started doing these videos. Anyway, so I thought, okay, what could I do a video about? So I decided I want to talk about the Ten Commandments. I know it's not a diversion from the God and Jesus topic, but you know what? It's really what I'm interested in right now. It's helped me so much. Religion, not religion, faith. It's gotten me through a lot here. So, anyway, I want to talk about the Ten Commandments, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the very first one, which is, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. And in thinking about this topic, the first thing that comes to mind is when they talk all the time in the Bible about idols, having idols. And I always picture little statues. That's what I think of. But I know that's not what he meant in its entirety. How I perceive that message that God gave us, his number one rule, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. I think what he's saying is that people tend to become obsessed and driven towards a goal. A lot of times it's money, power, lust, 7 deadly sins. We talked about those already. But that's a lot of times what motivates people, right? And I think that's what God meant. Money becomes a god. How many men or women you have becomes a god. And by God, I mean what you worship in life, what your focus is on, And if you're looking at all these other things as so important to your life, how is there ever going to be room for God? And a lot of people are not making room for God, and it's breaking the number one commandment. And I think that he had that as number one because if you can't focus yourself in on the importance of God Almighty, who created everything, who was the beginning, who was why we're here. If you can't focus in on even that, then unfortunately you're kind of missing the point of why we're alive on this planet. Why are we here? Why did he create us? How can you even start asking those types of questions if you don't even believe that God is there? I think it's easier for people not to believe in God because, in a sense, he's kind of scary. He's this invisible thing we're supposed to believe in that has all this power, and he, at a whim, can destroy. I mean, we turn it into some kind of defying authority. Instead of seeing it for what it is, embracing love, embracing the understanding of the evolution of our relationship with God since the beginning, since Adam and Eve, and understanding how he's changed his relationship with us over the years too. You see, he changes for us because he values us that much. I mean, wow. But one thing that is not changing is that he demands respect. He demands an acknowledgement of his existence, and he demands a person open their heart. That's what I think the first commandment means. What do you think?